So today we're going to get into 12-4, which is volumes of prisms and cylinders. We're going to do volumes of prisms today. So if you remember from 12-2, the first day that we started this chapter, we did lateral surface area and surface area of prisms. And those formulas, we had a capital B and a capital P. And if you remember, anytime you have a capital letter, you have to do some work ahead of time. So this time we don't have to find the perimeter of the base, but we do need to find the area of the base before we plug it in, and then just multiply that number by our height. So to start this lesson off, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and highlight my base for all of them. And similar to the 12-2, when we talked about prisms, the base is always that side in the front. So the first one is a square. The second one is a triangle. Now we have another triangle. This is a parallelogram. This one is a trapezoid. And another parallelogram. So in order to find the area of these highlighted shapes, we're going to use our orange foldable sheet, which is from chapter 11. So for the first one, the third one, and the last one, it's base times height, because they're parallelograms. For B and C, it's 1/2 base times height. And for trapezoid, it's 1/2 the height times B1 plus B2. So you should have that orange sheet out to remind you. So let's get started on the first one. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the area of this shaded region. So like I said, it is a square. So my area is going to be 8, because that's my base, times 8, which is 64. The height that I'm multiplying by, which if you look up here, it says height of the prism. So my height is that number going back. My height is 8. This is my height. So to find my volume, all I have to do is take my B, which is 64, not working, and multiply it by the height, which is 8. Which is about 500, or exactly 512. My units is feet. And we've done squared for all of them, but volume is cubed. It's units cubed. So to finish out the rest of these notes today, everything is going to be units cubed. So these are a little bit easier than the 12-2 notes. We only have to find volume. We don't have to do lateral and then surface area. All right, let's try another one. So to find my area of a triangle, it's 1/2 the base of my triangle, which is 3, and the height of my triangle, which is 1.5. So 1/2 of 3 times 1.5 is 2.25. The height of my prism is 4. So I'm going to multiply 2.25 times 4. Which is 9. So 9 centimeters cubed. This one's probably the hardest one on the page because it's a 30, 60, 90 triangle. It looks like they don't give us any of the sides, but over here they tell us that this is 12. So if this side is 12, the side that's parallel to it is also going to be 12. So if you remember from these triangles, across from the 30 is x, across from the 60 is x root 3, across from the 90 is 2x. So if 2x equals 12, x is going to be 6. So this side will be 6, this side will be 6 root 3. And these are in your chapter 8 notes. So find the area. It'll be 1/2. The base of my triangle is 6 square root of 3. The height of my triangle is 6. I'll show you how to plug that right into a calculator. 1/2, 6 square root of 3 times 6, and you get about 31.2. The height of my figure is 15. So I'm going to multiply 31.2 times 15. And my answer, 31.2 times 15, is 468. Feet cubed. So go ahead and try the last 3, and then we'll go over the last 3.